Hi everybody, it's Dawn and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, this trip keeps going from bad to worse to absolutely disastrous. So if you've been following along, you know that this trip has not gone great. My very first flight to Miami, 2 flight cancellations, 17 hours to get to Miami for a 3.5-hour flight, that kind of thing. Didn't even land in Miami, had to land in Fort Lauderdale, take a car. Got on the Icon, that part was fine. The Icon was beautiful, really liked the ship, really liked the design. And then I had to get to Rio de Janeiro. And lo and behold, our first flight delayed. Not a big deal, I had a 9-hour layover. Get to Montreal, delayed. 38 hours to finally get into Rio and get to my hotel. Again, my ride was canceled because they didn't know what flight I was coming in. I couldn't reach them in the air. And so I had to pay for another car, get to here. And now I'm on the beautiful Region 7 Seas. And I mentioned the other day that when I was getting on, they handed us a note saying that there was, people had stomach virus on the previous cruise, basically norovirus, right? And I've had those notices before, and I'm one of those people who wash my hands everywhere I go and things like that. In fact, I didn't even eat except for room service on the first day. I had one drink down in the theater show, and then I returned to my room and I woke up the next day and lo and behold, I've got the stomach virus. I spent all day yesterday and most of the day today running back and forth to the washroom. Sorry, you saw that little edit there? I had to go again. So I have not been able to enjoy this ship at all yet, other than the first night. I'm hoping that I get better in the next few days. I've already missed 2 days of excursions and meeting my friends on board and stuff like that, and some arrangements that I have with suppliers that are on board that we were going to talk about some of our next groups and stuff like that, possibly getting on their cruise lines. And yeah, it's just this trip. And it has nothing to do with the ships. And don't forget, on top of all that, I'm supposed to leave here and go to the Sun Princess, and it was canceled as well. And now I have to go through all the insurance papers and everything to get all that kind of stuff, my flights and all that back as well. So, yeah. I mean, it has gone from bad to worse to, like, kind of disastrous. I'm glad this room is fairly spacious, because I've had to spend the last 2 days in it and not been able to go in it because I don't want to give this to anybody else. So I've basically self-quarantined myself into this room. Haven't eaten in 2 days. Can't keep anything down. Try just having something as simple as a banana or an apple. No, not going to happen. Might try ordering soup for supper tonight and see how that goes from room service. I'll just have them drop it at the door and I'll come in. But yeah, wow, boys and girls, this has not been a great trip. And I had like this in my head when I was leaving. Full month vacation. Icon of the Seas, 5-star cruise line, Region 7 Seas Voyager, the brand new Sun Princess, and it's all just been horrible. And it has nothing to do with the ships. Nothing to do with the ships. And it's just weather related or breakdowns or sickness. So, and I can't even complain about Air Canada with the delayed flights and everything, because they looked after me. They definitely looked after me when I was, to make sure I could get to my destination where I was going. One might take longer, but at least I got there. And, the ships have been great. The crews have been great. From what I can see, the ship is beautiful inside and very traditional cruise line. The staff has been wonderful. The food looked terrific. Things were going well. On the very first night we got here, I was just waiting for the show to start. And I was just wandering around the ship, looking around, and they had a Michael code, which is somebody in distress, and it was in the main dining room. And I tell you that the staff, there wasn't just one or two people responding. There was like 16 responding, and they didn't just quickly walk there. They were running there. So hats off to Regent Seven Seas crew Voyager here. They were really on top of that. They were running to that person. I haven't been able to leave my room since then to find out if the person was okay. But we set sail at the normal time, so I'm guessing they were okay. Hopefully that's the case, and they weren't left behind in Rio. But yeah, I can only look at the beautiful sights here in Brazil out my window, out my balcony. There it is, teasing me, making fun of me, because I can't go. Now, I could be irresponsible, and I could go with the group, but I'm not going to be that person. I'm just not going to be that person that possibly gets anybody sick. And so here I am in my room in Rio de Janeiro, well, along the coast of Brazil now. And I haven't been able to enjoy hardly anything on this trip at all. I'm feeling a little defeated. So hopefully I get better in the next couple of days and I can spend at least 1 or 2 days enjoying Rio and Buenos Aires. And I'm not stuck in this cabin for the entire 7 days of this cruise. Imagine you're booked on a 5-star luxury cruise, like $20,000, $30,000 cabins. You can't leave your cabin. That's what my life is right now. Well, I hope you appreciate this little update. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Pity me, give me a thumbs up. But until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation. I hope you're having one far better than I am so far.